Okay, hello and welcome to the second session of our prosody instruction. Now, today we'll start with working on articulators. Now, remember that this part of the session is just a warm up. So, the first part of working on articulators is part of that warm up. And then we'll move on to the real work of today that is actually working on our voice, as you might already know. So, let's start with working on the articulators. So, for that, we'll start first with the face. So what I wanted to do is, of course, clench your face. So it's like as if you wanted to close your eyes, your mouth, and everything. And then I want you to stretch it. So I'm going to show that to you, and then I want you to do the same. So first, clench, and then stretch. Now it looks funny, it is funny, but I wanted to try and feel comfortable with these exercises because everyone is doing those exercises. And in order to get to the point we want to get, I need for you to feel comfortable with the exercises. And I'm also doing them, so we need to do them together. So let's start. Clench your face, and then stretch it. Let's clench it one more time and then stretch it. Cool. So that was it. I'm pretty sure that if you did that correctly and if you exaggerated the movements, then now you feel your face a little bit more relaxed. Okay, so for the second exercise, what we're gonna do is I want you to massage your jaw. So this is your jaw, and usually the jaw accumulates a lot of tension. So what I want you to do is to start massaging your jaw and also this part over here, that is the jaw hinge. So again, that place usually holds a lot of tension. Now go to your cheeks and massage your cheeks. So take your time, close your eyes if you need to close your eyes, and really try to release all the tension that is on this part of your face. And then go back to your jaw. Okay. Cool. Now let's go with the other exercise. What I want you to do is grab your jaw. Now, of course, you're going to grab your jaw with your hands. And what I want you to do is to move it up and down. So first down and up like that. Now, you need to pay attention to the way your jaw is moving. If this is what's happening, that you're moving your entire face, then that's not correct. Because what we want you to do is to release all the tension that you have here. And your jaw should be moving freely. So you should not be moving your entire face. Relax the jaw and move it up and down. Now really take your time. Now, if you don't really know how you're doing it, I recommend for you to take a mirror and start looking at yourself and get comfortable with the faces that you're making, right? So let's do it again. Cool. Now we're going to do the same, but this time we're going to release air. So I just want for you to pay attention first, and then we're going to do it together 3 times. So same movement, but this time we'll release air. So sounds funny, right? Let's do it again. Now remember that this should not be happening. It's only your jaw. So one more time. Breathe in and release it. Cool. Now
Awesome.
let's continue with the other exercise. So we'll keep on doing the same movement. We'll move the jaw so that we release the tension, but this time we're going to add something extra, and this is our voice. Very important because again, we'll work on our voice today. So, same movement, just watch and then you can try and make the same movement. So, and then add our voice. La, 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 la. Now sounds funny, of course. I'm used to that, but I want you to get used to those funny noises that you can make, and they are okay. So let's do it one more time. La, 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 la. Now you can do it as loud as you want. Now the idea is that of course you do it loudly, and it's not only for you like no, I mean you need to really add your voice and add strength to your voice. Let's do it one more time. Cool. Now enjoy the practice. Now we'll move on to a different exercise. So we're going to chew. So what is chewing? That is chewing, right? Now, of course, I am exaggerating the movements, and that is what I want you to do. So let's exaggerate the movements. Chewing, really open your mouth, open your eyes if you want to, right? So let's do that. 10 seconds. Now I'm really opening my mouth. Cool. It feels awesome. Let's do it one more time. Nice. Now you might feel tension again. If you do, then go back and massage your jaw one more time. Go back to the jaw hinge, all this part, and that actually feels great. Go back to your cheeks and the jaw again. Cool. Now we're going to chew again, but this time we're just going to do it with our mouths closed. So like this. So I have a big piece of bubble gum or bread or pizza, whatever you want, but it's super big and you cannot really open your mouth because it's rude. So, and relax your shoulders if you want. Okay, let's yawn. Move your head to the sides and then move it to the front and to the back. Okay, we don't really want to accumulate any type of tension because again, these exercises are just for you to relax. And now probably you feel this part of your face a little bit more relaxed and ready to make the sounds that we want to make. So guys, let's move on to warming up the tongue. So for the tongue, I really, for every single exercise, what I want you to do is to exaggerate the movement. So if I am asking you to stick your tongue out, I really want to see your entire tongue. So let's stick the tongue out and let's move it to the right and then to the left. So we're going to do that 10 times. Let's do it. Out and then to the right and to the left. Uh, uh, out, right, left. Now I'll stop speaking and we're going to do this the 7 times that we have left. You really want to touch your cheeks, right? Because that's the idea. Cool. Awesome. Now what we're going to do is we're still working with the tongue. So stick your tongue out, right? And then pull it in. So out, in. And we're going to do that 10 times. Let's start. Uh, you really need to stretch your tongue. Awesome. It feels great. Okay. So for this following exercise, what we're going to do is we'll stick our tongues out. So we'll stick our tongues out, and then we're going to curl our tongues as if the tip of the tongue wants to touch the palate, the soft palate, right? Now this movement is going to help us make sounds like the R in English, of course, because actually that is a very similar position to the one that we have when we make the R sound. So out, and we curl it. So again, out, So the tip of the tongue wants to touch the soft palate. Let's do it one more time. Again. Now, if your tongue is not that flexible for some reason, with the exercises that we're doing, and every time that you're repeating the exercise, it is going to get easier. So let's do it one more time. Okay, great. Now we are going to work on a tongue thrill so that we release tension. Now we can play, of course, with our voice. So let's go up and then down with the tongue thrill. Sounds funny, but it's great. Now we'll finish with the lip thrill. So again, remember, we don't really want any tension. So you can move your shoulders and then release all the tension that you might have. So let's work on the lips right now. So this is the last exercise that we'll do, and I want you to pull your lips forward as if you were going to give a kiss, a very exaggerated kiss, and then I want you to isolate the corners of your lips and move them to the sides. I'm going to show that to you. So pull the lips. And then isolate the corners of the lips. Now, I don't really want you to smile and involve your cheeks, because what we really want is to isolate the mouth. Is your mouth the only thing that you have to move, not your entire face? So let's do it 10 times. Okay, great. So guys, thank you very much for having joined our session of the articulation warm-up. And now I'll see you for our next session that has to do with our voice. I hope that you have enjoyed the video, and make sure that you repeat this every day so that then you can actually make the sounds that you want to make, and then you sound more powerful and confident.